Hey, what's going on, you guys? Welcome back to another video. Daniel here, and this is going to be a quick step-by-step guide on how to install the Facebook pixel on your website or landing page. Now, if you don't know what the Facebook pixel is, it is just a piece of code that you install on your website that allows you to have a deep insight into what your audience is doing, the clicks they're making, the things they are more interested in on your website. So what that allows you to do in the long run is to be able to accurately and with precision target or retarget and be able to get the maximum return on your ad spend. If you have all of this data from your website, if you know exactly what your customers are interested in, what pages they're clicking on, the things that really drive action on your website, then you can use that data in order to inform your marketing moving forward. So Facebook pixel is what we're going to be going through in this video, how you can install that on your website. Before you start running ads at all, you want to make sure that you have the pixel installed either on your website, your landing page, your e-commerce website, whatever it is. So this is going to be a step-by-step video. I hope you enjoy it, and if you haven't subscribed yet, please make sure you do that right now. We greatly appreciate it. So without further ado, let's jump right into the video. All right, so as you can see on my screen here, I have my test ad account inside of my business manager. I have a video that goes in depth on how to set up your business manager. If you haven't seen that, I will link it right here in the cards. Make sure you go look at that. Also, I'll leave a link in description as well. So this is my test pixel account. As you can see, I have already created my text pixel, but if you have not created one, all you have to do is, first of all, come to your business settings right here. Let me drag myself out the way. And once you come here, you want to go to data sources, right? You want to go to data sources and you want to go to pixels. So once you're coming to your pixel, it's going to ask you if you want to use an existing pixel, which is what I have right here, or maybe you want to create another pixel. So you can either add a new pixel and you can name that whatever it is you want to name it. So we're just going to do test 2. Or pixel or test pixel 2. There you go. So let's do that. Let's continue. Boom. So now we want to set up a pixel. Once you create a pixel, it's going to ask you if you want to continue managing your business or if you want to set up the pixel now. So what you want to do is you want to set up the pixel now. And here you're going to have three options. One, it's going to ask you if you want to add a code using partner integration, if you want to manually add the pixel to your website, or if you want to email the pixel instructions to your web developer. Maybe you have someone in your organization who works on all these things. You want to email it to them. But what the first one does is that there are some Facebook partners inside of Facebook that allows you to automatically connect your Facebook pixel to your website. Say, for example, you have any of this partners right here: Band, Zoogle, EasyWeed, HubSpot, Kajabi, Magento, Shopify. And if you're using WordPress for your website as well, it allows you to easily connect Facebook pixel to your website without having to install it manually. But since we do not have that, since what we're going to be using today will be lead pages, because I've already used lead pages. So if you're using lead pages or say ClickFunnels, for example, and you want to install the pixel on either of these things, they're very similar, but being that they're very two different platforms, so the step-by-step process might be a little bit different. But with lead pages, this should be really straightforward. So now that we have our pixel set up, we have created our pixel. Now we want to install on a lead pages website, for example. Now we have that, and we want to open an events manager, because that's where we will be managing our pixel events, where we want to be copying the code and doing all that good stuff. So now we have test pixel 2. And what we want to see here, if you see here on the screen, it says continue pixel setup. So you want to click on that. And here you have two options. It says Conversions API or Facebook Pixel. You want to make sure you're choosing Facebook Pixel if you are using your landing page or your website. Now you have two options. I know, follow me here. This might be a little bit confusing, but don't let it be. Now we have manually add pixel code to website or use a partner integration. Now, if you are using WordPress, then you want to use a partner integration, because that way it is very straightforward. But if you're using a landing page like ClickFunnels or lead pages or whatever landing page software you want to use, you want to manually add code to your website. So now you want to click on that. Now that you are here, so what you want to do is you want to copy this code right here. So this is the pixel code, right? Once you copy the pixel code, it's already copied into your clipboard. And say, for example, you have your lead pages software or ClickFunnels, you have it opened up already, and you already created your page. Now, this is a landing page, for example. Now, what you want to optimize for, because with pixels you can optimize for different events on your website. Now, an event is the action that you want Facebook to attribute. Now, say you want to track leads, for example, or sales, or downloads, or probably anything you want to download. Facebook has some specific pixel events. Now, if we come here, we have some specifications for Facebook Pixel standard events. Now, there's some things that Facebook calls standard events. These are the kind of events that Facebook already can attribute inside the systems. Now, you can create custom conversion events, but these are the standard events that Facebook optimizes for, which is add payment info, add to cart, add to wish list, complete registration, contact, customize, donate, purchase, lead, search, start trial, application, subscribe, and view content. So these are some of the standard events that Facebook will optimize for. But in the case of this example, we want to be optimizing for leads, right? Because right now I have a landing page that I already created. This is one of my landing pages called ClickFunnels. But what we really want to optimize for here is not people actually jumping on the landing page and just reading whatever is on there. We want Facebook to optimize for people who give us their email address. We want Facebook to optimize for leads, and that is exactly what we want to do. So you don't want to optimize for this page. Of course, you're still going to have your pixel on this page right here, so you can track people who land on your landing page. But what you really want to do is to optimize for people who land on your thank you page. Because if you know anything about landing pages, you have a landing page where you collect emails, then you have your thank you page, which is where you thank people for giving the email, and you can give further instructions. Maybe you want them to go watch a video or go buy a product. So here I have an example of a landing page that I already created. Now, this is one of my landing pages. It says, congrats, you've taken the first step. We want to optimize for people who are coming to this page, meaning people who have already submitted their email address on this first page and are now on the thank you page. Now, this is the thank you page inside of ClickFunnels. I already have it opened up. And what you want to do now is go here to settings, right? Because these platforms are very different. You have, ClickFunnels has their own way of doing things, and Lead Pages has their own way of doing things. So now when you get here, you want to come here to analytics, right? Now, you want to install the code on the header section, on the head section of the website. Now, the head section is where you can install additional code like tracking code, etc. So once you copy the code from Facebook, you've copied the pixel code, you want to come here to the head section and you want to paste that code. Now, this is the Facebook pixel code right here. So once we have this code inside of our tracking section, it means we have our pixel installed on there. But that is just the general pixel code that we copy from Facebook. We still need to track specific events. So if you come here right now, this is your thank you page, meaning you want to optimize for leads or people who have already submitted a form. Now, if you come here where it says Facebook standard events, you want to optimize for leads, right? This code right here is what you want to include inside of your pixel. So I will leave a link to this page because it has a lot of all the standard events that you need. But once you come here to this page, you want to copy this code where it says lead, right? You want to copy the special tracking code for tracking specifically people who have dropped their email address for us. So now you come back here to this page, and where it says page view, every pixel code has this page view because that is the default tracking event that Facebook optimizes for. You want to paste that lead, that special code, under the page view. Now, I'm going to show you exactly how you can verify that this is working in just a moment. So once you've done that, you want to update that because we're using lead pages. It's quite different from ClickFunnels. If you go inside ClickFunnels, there's already a way to do that. You just go to settings and you go to tracking code and you do the same thing. It's pretty straightforward. Now you want to update. Now, as you can see, we have already installed our pixel onto this page, meaning whatever happens on this page right now, we can track whoever comes on this page, meaning after tracking them, then we can retarget using Facebook ads if, for example, we want them to do take an additional step or do something else, or maybe advertise some products to them. So there's a way that you can tell if the pixel on this page is working, and that is by using a Chrome extension called Facebook Pixel Helper. Now the Facebook Pixel Helper just helps you know what pixels are running on a website. For example, on this page right here, as you can see, if you have pixel running on the website, it's going to light up green here, and if you click on that, you can already tell that a page view pixel is already installed on this page. So if you come to say all right, let's do Airbnb. They don't? Okay, there you go. So Airbnb has a pixel code installed on the website because they already advertise on Facebook, so they want to know exactly what people are doing on the Airbnb website. So if you click on that, Airbnb has a pixel code for page view installed on the home page. So that is a very good example. So now that we have installed pixel code on this page right here, I am going to save the page and I'm going to refresh right now, and you see what happens to the pixel. It's going to light up. So right now we have 3 pixel events set up on this page. Now if you click on that, we have the page view, of course, which is a default that Facebook optimizes for. Then we have the lead event on this website. So as you can see right here, the lead event that we set up on the previous page, it's already been tracked on this website. So that is how you install your pixel. So now if you want to optimize for leads, for example, using that pixel, you can now come here. If you go back, I believe we're using test pixel 2 and we do test events. So if you come back to your test homepage and you want to see exactly what pixel is being fired, you can come to test events, and if you see now that if I refresh that page and you come to test events, as you can see right here, page view is already fired up inside of that test event. I'm not sure why leads is not being fired. Let's see. It says we have 3. There you go. So the lead event is now being fired inside of my test event, meaning if you now optimize for leads, it's going to track. Facebook is going to track for leads. So if you click the drop down menu, drop down arrow, as you can see right here, the URL here, it says leadpages.co/thank you, which is exactly the same page that we are optimizing for here. So before you start running ads at all, you want to make sure you have Facebook pixel on every page on your website. You want to make sure that you're optimizing for the correct events, so Facebook has all the right information and all the right data, so they can have the right attribution and have the right audience visiting your website. So I hope this has been helpful. If it has, make sure to subscribe, share, make sure to like this video and leave a comment if you have any questions at all. And if you have any questions regarding how to set up your business manager, make sure you check the video up in the cards, or I'll leave a link in the description if you want to watch it as well. So I hope this has been helpful for you. If you have any questions, again, leave them in the comments down below. I will see you in the next video.